Welcome to the first pillar of a design principle on process mining, which is never ever filter data before loading it into the process mining environment. When it comes to data preparation, it is often hard to find the sweet spot between the cost of data provision relating to quantity as well as relevancy of data. Business users often think more is better, and IT often has to make a call which data can be provided with a reasonable amount of effort. Purchase order requisitions from 10 years ago, all 258 columns of table VBAP, or maybe even VBEP and NAST table 2, don't make the call. Don't decide on 2 quarters versus 1 year. Not yet, at least. Take all tables, all columns, all joins, but only 30-40 rows maybe. Then let the users have a look at it. Then decide which columns or tables to drop, and step by step, very organically, a good compromise can be reached. Because if for technical limitations and reasons data was filtered, the business users will always want what has been taken away. And yes, they will find out. If for technical reasons, data was so complex and business users have to wait for ages to see something, they will lose interest immediately too. Sometimes you need 150 columns and 200 million rows. Sometimes you need 2,000 columns and 10 million rows. And yes, sometimes you need both 2,000 columns and 2,000 gazillion rows. But the business reason to look at event logs from 15 years ago remain the same challenge. Do you really need it? But let that decision play out organically and you will be amazed how collaborative a joint decision can actually be made. If you invite everyone to the table and don't misuse your power, reasonable decisions will be made. Data discussions are the greatest source of resistance to change from the beginning. So if you like to sabotage a project from the beginning, start filtering data and pretend it is due to technical reasons and feasibility. Technical jargon and excuses are poison. Unreasonable business requirements are the antidote. And why? Because filtering of data means stealing creativity from the start. If you allow people to choose all the crayons, all the brushes, all the canvases, they will pick and choose only what they need and paint beautiful paintings, acrylic or watercolor or else. And if they hide or waste the other resources, then you have a totally different problem to deal with anyhow. Everybody knows there are limitations, but let the ones affected by them be the ones to make the call. Don't make the call for them, or better, listen to them and make the call together. See you tomorrow on your next topic. Don't map, translate or convert data.